Welcome to the Outside of Media, where we talk battle rap from top tier, mid tier, lower tier. There's no biases here. And tonight, we will chop it up with the homie Fliiko L after his recent battle against Street Hymns. Hey, yo, Fliiko, how you doing, bro?
Everything is everything, guy. What's up with you, man?
Hey, man, cool and cool. And glad to have you up, man. Everybody else, introduce yourself, and we're going to take off.
Hey, yo, man, it's your boy Polo 404. I go and stay cool, man. Atlanta battle rap. Atlanta, ABR in the motherfucking building from URLTV.tv.
Yeah, man, it's your boy Keystone, man. The only one with the dirty ball head. 41 days of positivity. Get at me if you want some energy.
Hey,
Hey, man, that's the real Keystone, man. These brothers think it's a joke, man. Fliiko, good to have you up here. This the real Keystone, man. 41 days left of positivity. Polo, I can't wait till these 41 days over, goddamn.
You got to start over 41, bro. You was negative earlier. You was negative earlier. You was negative before the show started.
All right. We stand
Now, listen. I got a question. So, look, I got a few questions. So, I want to set it up. Yo, okay, so Fliiko L, let's talk about your battle that just dropped on Bullpen Battle League. Shouts out to Bullpen Battle League. Shouts out to John the Don. I got a question. When you was locked in for you versus Street Hymns, what was your take? What was your take on going into the battle versus Street Hymns? Did you feel you had to do anything different? Did you feel like you might have to stoop down to his level? Like, what was your take on going into that battle?
Well, first off, we was booked like multiple times. So it's been like a long a period of time when we was writing for each other. So I'll say the first time we got booked, I definitely felt like I had to do something different. So I had like this whole, I broke down, like I did a lot of reading in the Bible, and I kind of just found a lot of shit that was a contradiction to him, like to what he represented. And I kind of had a whole round that was just based off of, breaking down how contradictory he was. But I ain't gonna front, man. We was waiting so long, the battle kept getting pushed back, and you wrap around, you like, man, this shit ain't really.
You kind of don't care for it anymore.
It started getting old, and I was just like, yo, hold on, this nigga. I'm not about to have another debate, like a religion debate battle. Like I get tired of that shit. Like, it's always like, oh, you a conscious battle rapper, so you need to battle a Christian nigga, and then y'all can argue about what y'all believe. Like that shit kind of got redundant to me. So I say during the process, I kind of scrapped that whole round, God, and I just wrote a whole bunch of ignorant shit. And I said, what I'm gonna do is my approach is gonna be, I'm gonna show you that I can have the same pen as you, but I'm gonna still not compromise myself, nigga. I'm still gonna spit my gun bars, nigga. I'm still gonna talk my street shit. I'm still gonna be me. Versus him, it's like he put himself in the box. You know what I'm saying? So long story short, I just wanted to show I could do what you do, but I'm gonna also prove why I'm better.
So basically you feel that there are limitations that for him when it comes to right.
Of course. And I was touching on that. It's like y'all all put yourself in the box, and it was reminiscent of that round that I kept. Like if you listen to, I think in my third, I said some shit like, I'm like, Saga be drowning niggas. Loso got the imaginary gun, whatever. Y'all talk about the same shit as us. The only difference is using religion as a tactic to gain back, and they following y'all in blind faith how they were taught to practice. Like, you know what I'm saying? And
right. Yeah, I caught that.
Y'all niggas rapping about the same shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what's the difference between me saying, I got the 40, I put it to your scalp, and then fucking Loso saying I got the imaginary 40, I put it to you. Like, come on, we all talk about imaginary guns. Like, stop.
So I got another important question for the fans that want to know, include myself, because we all come from the same. We've been on the same journey. We come from the same league. You know what it is. So I'm gonna mention it. You versus Riggs, man. What was bro? This was a build up. And this was a back and forth for you guys, man, for mad years, including myself. Yeah. Okay. Because I'm a fan. At the end of the day, I am a fan. I am an artist myself, but at the end of the day, I'm a fan of those that that we've been on the journey with. You know what it is.
No doubt.
So what's in the works with that? Is there anything in the works with you versus the Riggs, man?
You need to be asking a league owner, man. Well, because at the end of the day, you've been watching the whole story.
I know.
About this nigga since fucking.
I just didn't know because on your end there could be something behind the scenes. You could be like, hey, we got a surprise in works.
No. Not on my end, but what I can say is, with me and Riggs, right? Like, and I had to realize this as I came up in the ranks. You know what I mean? I'm still, I got a lot of growing to do in this shit, but I came up in the ranks to where at first it was like, yo, I want to battle Riggs. And he like, well, shit, make it make sense. I'm like, what the fuck you mean make it make sense? I'm nice, you nice, so let's get it. Then I had to understand, like, all right, Riggs been doing this shit a long time. The man want to be compensated. The man want to have certain looks that he been waiting for. Maybe Fliiko ain't on his priority list because he want to battle names to get himself somewhere. So long story short.
Since you mentioned that, Fliiko, last question. I'm gonna let somebody else get a turn. I had this conversation with somebody you know of too, Sniper, man. We spoke earlier on the phone today, and I kind of mentioned the same thing. Do you kind of feel like, and because I kind of compared, I didn't compare you two, but I just compared the situation. Do you kind of feel like, because you're a vet, you are a vet. We are not gonna not say you're not a vet. You are a Atlanta native vet. You are a vet for the solid period. Right. Do you feel that it's been overdue for you? Do you think it's about that time? Because I kind of feel like you'll take some dope matches if they fire, but I kind of feel at the same time you're kind of getting bored of the fact of just beating up on people. Do you feel like you're ready for that pressure, like that competition?
That's why I don't battle like that. Like, it's a stigma with me, like, yo, Fliiko don't battle. Like, it's like, yo, come on, man. Like, I've been doing battles back to back. I battle
just put the right people. Right, exactly. Right.
Yeah,
we got them on the
Trans like 3 weeks after I battled Cannon. I battled fucking Ray a month after I battled Lotta Zay. Like, I could do that. I battled XL, Bad News, and CT back to back, like back to back. But my whole point is, I got to a point where it's like, yo, I'm battling all these niggas that I know I'm gonna smoke. Then I smoke them. Then y'all like, oh shit, Flock was right. He can smoke them. I got tired of doing that, and I'm still.
Yeah, I kind of felt the same way, because the conversation I was having, I was like, I kind of feel like they're like Fliiko would take it like it's basically,
bro. Nothing.
Yeah, no. Like, I'm trying to look for the right word, and I'm not trying to say, because this is what I did say, and I'm not gonna lie, because I'm gonna keep it 100. I did say, I was like, I feel you'll take it. I feel you'll take the battle because you'll prove your point. Like, you still feel like, all right, look, all right, I'll prove to y'all otherwise. But then at the same time, in your mind, you feel like, bro, this is a safe battle. This would do jack shit, because if I beat him, I only did prove to y'all what I said I was gonna
do. Yeah.
Right. So do you kind of feel that way sometimes? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey man, like, I'm thinking, do you feel like it's a protection for certain people? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I mean, let's keep it real.
Polo. You asked me this question. No. I'm saying, look, you asking me this question because you know it's true. Yes. Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. Listen. No. I know, but listen. No. Listen. What I'm saying, I know, but what I'm saying is for the fans. See, they don't know. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm asking, because for those that's behind the scenes that don't know, I want them to. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is, like, I ain't saying protection from other people. Do you feel like, in the sense of, like, put a nigga up there that that's not gonna play around? Like, come on, like, he can bark. My man's can bark too.
Talk, yo.
What happened?
No, go ahead.
No, I'm fucking with Polo. You doing more talking
me all the time.
Hey,
nah. I'm saying, he understand what I mean, though.
Nah, yo, you're right. I don't know what to say, bro. Yes, they're hot. Like, it's been plenty of situations where I got phone calls where they're like, yo, what you think about this person? I'm like, hell yeah, set that up. Then I get that phone call back like, yeah, he said he wasn't trying to do it. And this happens, it was happening all the time for like years. Nowadays, niggas don't even call me because they know what time I'm on. You know what I mean? Like, don't even call me unless you got somebody crazy. Like, so yeah. It's been like that. And then, on one side, it's like, yeah, I get it. He's at a higher tier, so maybe he want to go take some other battles to boost up his rate. I get it, but then it be niggas who be stagnant as fuck, and then they go battle somebody who does nothing to them, and it's like does nothing for their career, and it's like, yo, you was just ducking me last month. So it's kind of like I halfway understand, but then I halfway want to be excuses. You know what I mean? So
right. Yeah, I kind of felt the same way. Like, we all got them phone calls. You know what I'm saying? You get a lot, and then you get another phone call.
Yeah, like, yo, he said never mind. Same thing with Street. Yo, the very, very, very first time that Street Hammers was like, I guess, expressed to me, Yo, John called me back and said, yo, this nigga said he ain't got enough time to write for you. He said 3 weeks ain't enough time to write for Fliiko.
I was there. I remember. I was there.
So I'm saying it's like,
we was on the same card.
Yo, I deal with this all the time, Polo. All the time. You know what I mean? And then what kills me is a lot of niggas get, in front of the fans or they get on social media. They like, nigga, you whack, you this, you that, you that, you. And it's like, yo, why don't y'all niggas just admit y'all scared? Like, you ain't got to downplay. Like, niggas could, if anybody got a brain, you could listen to me rhyme and tell I'm not whack. You can say I'm overrated. You could say it ain't all that. You could say, you know what I mean? But whack, it's like, get the fuck out of here. But niggas are going to say anything they could say to make it seem like, yo, Fliiko ain't a good player. Scared, and that shit just kind of, it sucked the energy out of me in battle rap. It's like, yo, y'all niggas is really pussy. Like, this shit is boring. Like, you know what I mean? I come from the era where it's like, oh, you the same way. Yo, you nice, I'm nice, let's get it. Period.
Let's get it. Right. I don't give a fuck about how many people you battle, who you battle on your resume, nigga. If I feel I'm nicer than you, we gonna lock in or what? I don't want no excuses.
That's it.
I don't want no excuses.
Don't get me wrong. Now, if Shorty shit stain from Who Gives a Fuck Battle League want to battle me, then hell no, I don't want to battle. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
no, facts.
Respectable nigga, and then there's like other fans who say, yo, I want to see that. Come on, you can't. Niggas getting tired of that Fliiko whack shit. Like, no, nigga.
Yeah, because for those that didn't know, Fliiko L and Riggs been going at it since Spit That Heat, and we
but let's not even make this. It's not about Riggs. You feel me? Because I feel like, honestly, it's been times where I feel like Riggs probably wanted to battle or didn't mind battling me, but like I said, he was chasing those Cortez battles he got, or the Charlie Clips battles, or he battled a chick or whatever. Like, he wanted the looks, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get that. Right. We all, at the end of the day, you got to prioritize your own progress in this culture. So I get it, And so it's not about
the hunger. It's the hunger, but the hunger is still what keeps it alive at the end of the day.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you this though. If it's only so long you stay hungry. Look, if a nigga keep on feeding you small plates, you're gonna stay hungry. So a nigga like Riggs is like, yo, I will battle Flop, but shit. Y'all keep giving me street hymns and Fonzie and all these.
Say that shit again, God. Repeat that shit again. You giving niggas small
nice. These are niggas who can rap. But all I'm saying is, if I'm in Riggs' shoes, I'm looking at it like, damn, I battle Flock. That's just like battling a street hymns. Like, I want fucking Charlie Clips, and he got that. So I'm not mad at that, because that's how I feel now. I'm not battling no little niggas, dog. I need somebody that y'all think I can't beat. That's it. Then after I get that, of course, I battle somebody. Come on.
But what I mean by is this. But what I mean by is this is because we from that raw talent area. We didn't play. Spit That Heat. We didn't play. You can't win. It ain't no such thing as politics in it. Look, nigga, if your shit was trash,
it was politics. Like, hey, bro, it was politics on the Heat.
Well, no. What I mean, listen, there's politics everywhere. But what I mean by is a nigga would tell you straight up, like, bro, you was trash today. You couldn't did that. It was none of that. It was none of that. We ain't had no protection cake.
Hell, fucking no. You got smoked at the event. Niggas clowning you at the event.
You clowning you.
Yeah. It was bad.
You choke. You paying $100, nigga. You choke. You for the pay a fee. You choking on my stage.
Yo, check this out though. Hey, Fliiko, man. I want to ask you about that third round, bro.
Let's go, man. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, because I came in on the conversation of Twitter and I seen that was like, yo, what? So explain that, yo, what? So all that was a lie. All that shit was a lie that he was talking about.
Let's get to it. All right. So boom, I've been wanting to break this down. All right. So yeah, everybody on this line is black, right?
No,
no.
I'm mixed breed.
I don't want to hear none of that. I'm Spanish.
No.
Spanish is black.
Facts. Yeah. You look Spanish black.
We all colored people, right?
My light skinned brother KTL.
Hey man, KTL, you black too. No. All I'm saying is, all right. So the majority of black people, right? Can we agree whether the history books is accurate or not? We were wrongfully placed somewhere and given a doctrine to believe in, like
facts. I agree.
Like all this Willie Lynch and all this shit that the woke people talk about is not a rumor that we were given our religion. Niggas ain't choose Christianity. Like, yeah, motherfuckers had grandmothers and great grandmothers who went to church and all that. So that's an overall thing. So I'm just prefacing this with, it's not, even if all that she said was true, it don't say nothing. Because most conscious people used to be something. That's why it's called woke, because I was asleep. Now I'm enlightened. So that whole shit is irrelevant. All right, so now let's get back to what he said specifically. Did I believe in heaven and hell when I was growing up? Of course I fucking did, right?
Right.
Okay, so he said, you used to say, your mom went to heaven. Yeah, when I was 2 years old, and I'm asking, where's mommy? And they say she's in heaven. That's what the fuck they was telling me because I was a kid. Then they gonna tell you your mom was dead. So yeah, I believed in heaven and hell. Nigga, I got older and I'm like, hold on, this shit don't make no sense. Before fucking high school type shit, like, wait. So yeah, after a while, those concepts started to die down to me. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like, he said, you used to confess your sins. Yo, I don't even know how you get to a confession booth. Like, I've never confessed my sins, bro. And if you're speaking on not even the confession booth, but just in real life, you know how much dirt shit I done did that I've never confessed? Like, that's up to me in the higher power. I'm taking that to the grave. So I've never confessed my grave, my sins. Like, I don't know what the fuck that is. That's Roman Catholic shit.
I did related to Dre's question. I did kind of get what you were saying in the third because of the historical, because for those that did watch the movie like Birth of a Nation, with Turner, like I kind of feel like that, like they use certain the blacks, as preachers to keep the slaves calm down, to give them some motivation, to kind of give them something, at that time.
My whole point is, how do you tell somebody who came out of that way of thinking that, like, you used to think like this? Okay, nigga, you still do. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? They don't make a difference. You know what I mean? But let's just say him saying I believed in heaven and hell. Yes, that was true. But as far as the confessing my sins, I never did that. Didn't he say you used to go to church just like me? I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I went to church one time when I was a kid, and I did that shit by myself. Mm-hmm. I got on a van, and it was around Christmas. I'll never forget. We was in the projects, fucked up. I got in a van. I went to this church, and I won a bike because I knew that they was giving out presents and shit. I didn't go to church because I was trying to praise God. We in the hood. They're like, hey, yo, they're giving out free shit at the church. Oh, word, we hop in the van, we going in there. You feel me? I'm going to tell you this. That one time is the only time I've ever been to church as a kid. My family, we never was that family. We never went to church. We always dealt with, look, we know when the light's about to go off, and we like, yo, mom, dudes, pray to God, yo, please bless us so something happen, we don't got to live without no. And then a blessing come through, we like, oh shit, that was right on time. Oh, yo, I was just some street shit, and you're like, yo, damn, you say in your head like, yo, God, you get me out of this, I promise you, I'm gonna chill, whatever. And then you get out that situation, and you're like, wow. So long story short, yeah, nigga, I couldn't deny that I believed in God. I did. We all believed in God. But I never believed in all the other shit. I never believed in going to church and a deacon and dressing a certain way. And you got to think like this and talk like this and follow this rule. And this is a sin. And that's not a sin. But wait, it might be a sin if you do it this way. Like, that shit always didn't make no sense to me. So no, nigga, I never was a church going child. It was my godmothers certain people who took me in because I was in a hood. And I was like, yo, I like this kid. He got so much potential. Let me try to help him out. So yeah, I went to church as a teen with guardians. Even then, I'm like, yo, shit, I don't like this shit. I'm just going because my godmother wanted me to go. So no, I never went to church to praise anything. That's the true facts. And what else did he say? Like all the other shit, he said my mom, before she passed away, she left me and my siblings a Bible no, she didn't. No, she didn't. My mother believed in God, but she wasn't a church going woman either. You know what I mean? So it's like all this shit you saying is not facts, and you don't even know my history, so it makes you sound even wild. Because you saying it's like what you saying couldn't be more far away from false. You know what I mean? So like that's why I told him on Twitter, yeah, nigga, like 20% of that shit was true. Cause you right, I did used to pray, and I used to believe in heaven and hell. All of that other shit,